The first thing the girl did after being reborn was to put on a down jacket and run on a beach with a high temperature of 50 degrees Celsius. Afterwards, she asked sanitation workers to slap her in the face. She even mocked them for not having enough strength. Finally, she signed up to go to the Antarctic. There, in weather as cold as minus 120 degrees Celsius, she live-streamed herself taking off her clothes, because only by doing this could she survive. It turned out that the girl had been reborn. In her previous life, she had been horrified to discover that every time her best friend went to do charity live streams in high temperatures of over 40 degrees Celsius, she herself would suffer from heat stroke even when staying in an air-conditioned room set to 16 degrees Celsius. Yet her best friend didn't break a single sweat. The girl suspected that her best friend had swapped their physical sensory systems with hers. She begged her best friend to spare her, but her best friend colluded with the girl's boyfriend. They falsely accused her of trying to hinder their charity work. This led to the girl being scolded by fans and dying from the heat. Unexpectedly, the very next second, the girl was reborn and returned to the day when her best friend did her first live stream. To verify whether her best friend had swapped their physical sensory systems with hers, the girl deliberately went to sunbathe on the 50 degrees Celsius beach. Sure enough, before long, her best friend, who was in the middle of a live stream, had her makeup melted off by the sun. Her best friend immediately asked the boyfriend to find the girl and persuade her to go back to the air-conditioned room. However, upon seeing this, the girl realized that her own actions could also have a reverse effect on her best friend. So instead of going back to the air-conditioned room, she even put on a down jacket and started running on the beach. The best friend couldn't stand the heat any longer. She hired several sanitation workers to insult the girl, yet the girl was not angry at all. Instead, she even urged the sanitation workers to hit her. As a result, when the sanitation worker slapped her face a few times, the best friend's face ate unbearably. She had no choice but to send the sanitation workers away. Seeing this, the girl exposed the fact that her best friend had swapped their sensory systems. She wanted to persuade her best friend to stop harming her. However, when the best friend saw that her secret had been discovered, she flew into a rage. She even urged the boyfriend to kidnap the girl. But their sensory systems were linked, so the boyfriend didn't dare to harm the girl casually. He could only leave her in the air-conditioned room. Little did they know that the girl's bracelet had a positioning system. She immediately contacted her subordinates to rescue her. At the same time, she decided not to show any mercy to the scumbag and the bad woman anymore. So she went straight to the Antarctic. When the best friend and the boyfriend realized something was wrong, the girl had already started a live stream in the Antarctic. As she took off her clothes one by one, frost instantly formed on the best friend's body.